Hello everyone, my name is Obed and today is a cooking day. This is Pura Vida culture and today we are going to teach you how to make this delicious traditional Costa Rican food, white bean soup, Frijoles Blancos with pork. So let's see what we need to start. The first thing that we need is to put the beans in water. You can let it sit in water for about 8 hours so the beans get soft. And for this part we're going to need 3 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of oregano, and 2 pounds of pork. So you can use ribs or you can also use just the part that don't have bone. I don't remember the name, so that part. Yeah, those parts. So we're going to add this right here, right now. First we're going to do is put the heat on really high, the garlic and the meat. And this part you're not going to add any salt, because when you add salt to the beans when you're cooking them, they can get hard if you're not using a pressure cooker. So that's why we are not going to add salt yet. I put 28 cups of water. So we're going to let it cook until the beans get soft. So sometimes it depends the pan, or I mean the pot that you are using. So it will take at least, for this pot will take at least an hour. So you know that it will take like an hour. So after this is cooked, we're going to do the next part. It's been boiling for 30 minutes, but you don't want to leave the meat for too long because you don't want the meat to be too soft. So you can check the meat while the beans are cooking and see if the meat is soft. You can take it out and put it in a container or just put it somewhere else, because the beans are going to take longer than the meat and you don't want the meat to fall apart, because that's not how it's going to be. So you just take the meat out, all the meat, you just let the beans keep cooking there, and like that. Later we can cut the meat in small pieces, because you're going to see later that the meat is going to be cut in small pieces. So we have all the meat here, and we're just going to let the beans keep cooking. For this next part we are going to need a cup of onions, cup of bell pepper, half a cup of celery, a cup of cilantro, and half a cup of carrots. I'm going to show you how to cut the meat. You're just doing slices, and you're going to do small squares, but this is my preference. We like it like that, but you can do big pieces if you want, but this is how we do it, in small pieces. And like that will be really good. So when the beans finish cooking, a lot of the water evaporates, so the rest of the water that was left, we strain that water to take all the oregano out and most of the oregano out. So we add 8 more cups of water, and now we're going to add all the ingredients. Something that I didn't mention was the bouillon, the chicken seasoning. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of that right now. We're going to add one more thing that I didn't mention was achiote. This is just for color, half a tablespoon right there. And now we're going to add all the rest of the ingredients, the onions and the carrots and all the rest, the celery, the cilantro, and all also the bell pepper, everything right there. And now we're going to add also the meat. For this, I only use 2 pounds of meat, but if you use 3 pounds, it's even better. And we're just going to let it cook for about 20-25 minutes. It's just to cook the vegetables because the beans are already cooked. They cook for about an hour. You know, also if you use a pressure cooker, like I always said, it's a lot faster. It's just 20 minutes. So like that you will save a lot of time and also electricity probably. So we're just going to let it cook for about 20 minutes, and later we're going to try the salt and see if it's good. And if it needs a little bit more, we just add a little bit more and I will tell you how much. Hey guys, surprise! Look where the garlic is. I had this beside the other ingredients and I don't know why I didn't see it and I didn't chop it or anything and I forgot. So these are 7 cloves of garlic that are in the ingredients, so don't forget, like I did. I guess a lack of sleep. I have a small baby. So when you add all the ingredients, you're going to add 7 cloves of garlic, finely chopped, because they need it. And now I'm going to add it to mine, but don't forget to add when you add everything to yours. And also, if you're going to cook the beans in the pressure cooker, you don't have to add more water later because it's going to be enough water. And you can put a little less water than if you're going to cook it in the pot like that. And right now they're done. I'm just going to add the garlic that I forgot because it needs a little more flavor. And I add 1 teaspoon of salt, and I add one more tablespoon of bouillon, the chicken seasoning, to give the special flavor that I need. This food is actually for tomorrow. I'm going to take it to my in-laws. I'm going to let them try Costa Rican food. Well, they have tried already before, but they love it. So I see you there to show you how we eat this. So this is how we eat it. Well, I eat it like that. I eat the rice on the side and the beans right here in the bowl. But you can also put the rice and the beans in the same place. But I like it like that. They eat it like that. And what do you think about that food, Malloy?
Delicious.
Delicious. Okay. Well.
Delicious, but you put your rice on the inside. It's better like this.
Well, we have different ways to eat it, but either way will be the same. Delicious. So see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.